Hi there, beautiful people. I am back. I'm at my twin's house right now. I am trying some clothes up over here. Now, where I live at, they have washers and dryers, but for some reason, apparently, they've cut back on the time allotted up on the dryers. It used to be 45 minutes, and they cut it down to 30 minutes. Now, I live down here in the south. On days that we have a lot of humidity up in the air, it's harder for like heavy towels and jeans and stuff like that to dry. What you up to, honey? Oh, what am I saying? You want to be up in my video? No. Okay, I see how you are. People hear all the time how I talk about you guys. He's 30 years old, people, and you can't be seen with your mother. You know how it goes. That would just ruin your reputation. Being seen with your parents. Right. But I'm not here to talk about that. I am here to talk about yesterday I didn't make a video due to my husband. Let me explain something, people. He takes a certain prescription for at night to help him sleep. He takes 200 milligrams of this prescription. He only had one pill left from the previous night, the night before, and he only took 100 milligrams of it. So he didn't sleep too good. Now, a lot of people don't believe in sleeping pills and stuff like that, but with him personally, he has to. Or else he's up all night long. He's tried to wean himself off this medication before. He's even tried to go cold turkey with it before, because he hates taking certain medication. Well, he has to have this medication to help him sleep because he has PTSD, and he'll just keep reliving certain things over and over and over again until he just gets to his breaking point. Well, like I said, the night before he only had one tablet left, so he only took 100 milligrams. Now, when he woke up yesterday morning, apparently I don't know how long he had been up before I got up. He didn't say a word. Not one single word to me all darn day. Not one. It wasn't hi, bye, nothing. It wasn't until... No, my twin and I, we had to run to Walmart. While we were there, I stopped at the pharmacy. I was like, y'all need to get this medicine filled for me fast. Now, like 10 minutes ago. And I even told the pharmacist this. I said, he is out that sleeping pill, and I said, he's about ready to have a meltdown. I mean, he couldn't function at all. And I guess certain things that trigger his PTSD just kept replaying up in his mind. And while I was there at Walmart, I bought a bottle of wine. I'm like, oh no, I need some wine. I cannot deal with this. You know what? He's the one who had the glass of wine. I ain't drank none of it. Well, I can't say I didn't drink any of it. I had a little sip. I'm like, that's not too bad. He goes, yeah, that stuff is really good. I can't remember the maker of this wine, but it was a red Moscato. I think I might try it tonight myself. Now, like I said, I'm over here drying my brother's clothes, so if you hear the dryer, you know why. Now, after I came back and I had those few items that I picked up from Walmart, along with his medication, he still wouldn't talk. It wasn't until probably around 5:20, 5:30 last night, because I poured that glass of wine for him at about 1. He had to get a little bit up in him, to start bringing it down. Now, I knew it was caused by not having that sleeping pill. His whole attitude, demeanor, the whole 9 yards. I didn't push it with him. I'm like, oh no, I don't feel like arguing and fighting today. No, not gonna do it. And I couldn't, and I won't. And like I was telling my twin on the way to Walmart yesterday, because he got upset about something, and I'm like, you know what? And then I called him by his name, and I told him, you cannot be getting upset like that. Just don't. Let it go. I said, that's what I've done. I have let a lot of things go. People, especially certain family members, from an aunt on my dad's side, his baby sister, to a lot of other people within my life, I'm like, just let go. You don't have to deal with them. And I don't. I don't even have to deal with my husband. Even though he is my husband. No, I ain't even got to deal with that. These are things, I would say his demons, but, I'm not going to phrase it like that. These are things that he has to work through with his PTSD. And it's hard. He has a TBI, traumatic brain injury. He has PTSD. He has seizures. He has strokes. And there are certain things that will just make him flip that switch real fast. You think he's off and boom, all of a sudden he's on, and it's going to happen, people. And I've seen him when he's on his medication, how fast he can flip that switch. When it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty at all. I literally had to wrestle my husband almost to the ground to keep him from hurting somebody before. Personally, I don't. But like I said, these are his issues that he has to work through. It ain't my circus. I ain't joining. Now like my son was telling me, I feel like I gotta sneeze. I'm trying to close and the lamp's flying around, even though the vent's facing outside and everything is still aggravating my allergies. Of course, I was just out back a few times too. So, like I said, these are things that he's going to work through. It's not my circus or anything. And when I was telling my son yesterday, my 30-year-old one that doesn't want to be up in my video due to his little reputation, he can't be seen with your mom. Maybe your dad, but not your mom. So, he was telling me yesterday I needed to make a video about this, and what my husband was going through. And I'm going to tell anybody and everybody out there, there are certain organizations that can help you. If you're suffering from a TBI, PTSD, whatever the case may be, y'all can get some help. You are not in this alone. You're not. Not only will it help you out, but it will help out your loved ones, the closest to you. From your spouse to your children to your grandchildren. Get some help. It will definitely help out. Not just you, but everybody around you. Because you learned how to deal with your PTSD. And there is nothing wrong asking for help. I don't look at it as asking for help. I need people to understand it's a hand up. You're lifting somebody up out of that darkness where they've been sitting in for years and years. And believe me, my husband's been sitting in the dark for with his emotions for years and trying to deal with his PTSD. And people think you can get rid of it overnight. You can't. But you can get some help for it. And not only does it help out y'all, but it helps out your loved ones too. When you finally get that hand up and wanting to talk to somebody about your PTSD and getting the help that you much need. So, anybody out there suffering from PTSD, please, just look into it and receiving the help that you desperately need. And if not, it's a start. When you can finally admit it to yourself and say, hey, maybe I do need some help. But look into it, people. Your loved ones will thank you for it. Y'all come back now, you hear?